Alright, so I am about to start this project. I've got one meter of the X50 Tactical. It's 1.5 meters by 1 meter. That's how I think the roll length is 1.5 meters, so you end up with quite a lot. This could probably make 4 bags, maybe. I mean, depending on the size, of course. So I've got 3 different VX21 white, black, and then this X50. I'm excited. And it just started raining. It's really perfect. We're here for another 2 months in Portugal. And yeah, I mean, sewing is such a good hobby for the winter and just when you want to really slow it down. The bike gets put up for a moment. Oh. And yeah, I haven't been in a car in more than 10 days, which I'm very happy about. There's something about being in a car that I'm not a big fan of. Traveling distances. There's Mr. Victor. He got caught in the rain. Está chovendo, não? Fresquinho aí. Muito bem. Oh. Good? É bom? Seca? Está seca? Fechado. Oh, fechado. Oh. Mamma mia. Okay. Okay. So the restaurant that he went to ended up being closed. He thought it'd be today. 1st of September. Everybody should be done with their vacations. Got the buckles in, new hardware. I got this new strap. This stuff, I'm a little frustrated that this isn't what I use on this bag. Granted, it's probably better because it's lighter, but I wouldn't care about that. This has more stiffness. It's thicker, more stiff, more strong. This is a little, I mean, it's completely strong enough. It basically just isn't as stiff. I like the, when it's holding its shape. So, I gotta put all these things together and make a bag. It's kind of cool in a way where I was just feeling it, where how each bag is like the last bag that I did, which is fun. It's kind of you're always on the edge of whatever it is you sort of think of that you want to try to make it. And that is a scary thing, I'm not stopping, other things. This isn't the only thing I'm doing. Yeah. Maybe one day I could do it, and I would try actually. But other thing that I'm doing, me and Elsa, I like it. I like it a lot. I don't like this more. That I'm like, oh, I gotta quit and just do this, I do have a tripod in my cart. I have a tripod here actually. I need to go get the new little adapter I got. It's all the and eyes and stuff like that when you're talking, isn't it? So mine. This is what I got. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Okay, so everything is ready. I just need to cut the fabric. It should, I think, 3 days or so, depending on how much I go for it, which usually is all the way. I mean, when you start on a stitch, you keep going. It's you don't stop and start, and say, okay, I'm done. So there's only so many um, seams, things you need to stitch, and so there's not so many of them. But when you're doing one, you stick on it, you stay on it. You don't once you start, the tendency is to push it as far as possible. I watched that movie the other day, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I'm curious. I mean, I don't exactly know how all of this is going to stand the test of time. I really don't. I'm on the edge of what I'm doing. I haven't been doing. I mean, from what I can see, I don't know enough. I mean, it's basically that. It looks like it is durable, and the stitching and the thread seems abrasion resistant and very strong. The combination and the way that it's done, I mean, I just don't know. So at the end of the day, these are pieces that, for me, I guess I guess you could say it is sort of a prototype, because what makes it not a prototype? More than one? Maybe it does. But what if you have a one of one? I guess, yeah, that would be different because you're not making more. So it would be the one of one. And I guess if you're trying to, yeah, but you make, yeah. So if you're making more than one, but one at a time for each person, then it does still sort of become one of one. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's it, really. I haven't seen any reason that this wouldn't work as well as normal stitching, and there's a lot of reason to believe that normal stitching has some flaws to it. I mean, of course it does. I don't know. It doesn't seem like this is something that has been done. It's a you just wouldn't do this, right? Like you wouldn't do this with a sewing machine. You do bar tacks, you do zigzags, and I guess you can go back over it. Somebody somewhere must have done it, but you're not going to do this on a sewing machine, of course. I mean, you're just not going to get this. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go down. In a way, I'm sort of hoping that if I keep going with this hobby, that perhaps I'll keep getting good at it, and eventually, perhaps, I am able to make it in a way that is the best it's ever been, and sort of the prototypes have gotten feedback and whatnot. There's more feedback than me. I mean, how can I really know unless other people are using it? And you can't really ask the question of this type of bag, is it going to be good or is it good? Because it doesn't exist, really. I mean, it really doesn't. So, yeah. So is it good? I think it's a combination. Can you use this in any way? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I only use it the way I do, and I don't really know if it works with other sort of setups. I mean, the idea of EDC, though, is sort of a broad idea that, I mean, it has its characteristics and principles about it, you know? I mean, there's certain things about it that are sort of a good part of it. And I feel like this bag really addresses and stays true in a way to those principles. Whether on purpose or on accident, really, because there's those three really things that happen that I like. This bridge, which I love this. It's like, how did I had my pre-bridge life and post-bridge life. So that, what was the other one? This. Those are the two main ones. I don't know. Yeah, well, this not hitting the ground, but that's part of it. I really like that. I mean, that is an annoying thing. It's another reason I like this simple strap, is because there's really nothing for it to mess up. In fact, when it's out without this cushion, there are reasons I like it more. But if I am going to carry this more than an hour or so, I mean, it does start to get a little heavy if you have it packed out. It's adding a little cushion. But really, again, it goes back to the idea of this whole bag, which is what? How easy and usable can I make it? That's why I'm using this tablet, this keyboard, the wallet, the watch. You know, everything sort of has a reason that it's set up like that. You know, having these little clips right here, they're really nice and handy, and it's always fluctuating. Things are fluctuating, going, okay, that works. This sort of does live here more than I thought it might. You know, I keep putting it here, but it ends up keep coming back here. So this is where I'm sort of should let it sit. I really like that. I mean, it's just, what a beauty. What a beauty. What a funny combo this is. Flashlight and mustache comb with a magnetic clip in the middle. I mean, how does that happen? It just sort of grew into that, and it worked. All right. I got to get on it. For example, sometimes I'll flip them up and I'll get them to stand up straight. But then I realize that I don't need to. They literally will go where they need to go for the best fit. And then when I need something, it's so easy to get in here that I can just get to it quickly. You know, there's nothing hindering my way. Just sort of get things out of the way and move them, and then they go back. Anyway, this isn't normally where I keep this, but it's there because I was making moves quick. Or my watch, I usually have it on. Power bank, all that stuff. All right, let's get on. Let's get on with it. 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 It's these moments where I'm. It's like before a run, I get quite excited because, yeah, once you start, it's really invigorating. Somehow, What a funny thing. All right, I'm going to try to record some of it. Let's see. Vamos ver, as they say here. Deja.